Welcome back to the stream this Monday. We appreciate you joining us. And this week, Chicago Fire fans are prepping for the most anticipated game of the regular season, and I dare to say, potentially franchise history. Inter Miami and living legend Lionel Messi coming to Soldier Field.
Oh, yes. This game, right when it was announced, sparked so much conversation, so much excitement, especially as ticket sales skyrocketed with the chance to see an icon live right here in Chicago. Here to chat more about what we can expect ahead of the big game is Dave Boland, President of Business Operations at Chicago Fire FC. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks so much for having me.
Glad to have you here.
Dave, thanks so much for your time. I mean, we're not only talking living legend icon, we're talking maybe the GOAT, you know. So I'm curious, we're just 2 days away from the game. Messi's arrival to Miami has obviously provided, I mean, an understatement would be a significant boost to that club. I mean, it's provided a boost to the league, a boost to soccer in America. So if we look at it from, you know, the economic lens, it's an even bigger impact. What have you seen here? What have you seen with this game?
Yeah, I think it's definitely an exciting time for soccer in America as a whole, right? It's the fastest growing sport in America. The World Cup is coming in 2026, and then to have Messi, announce his arrival back in June, it definitely has propelled the sport here. And as far as our match against Inter Miami on Wednesday night at 7:30, we're really excited to host Inter Miami and Messi and the players that he brought with him. It'll be a sold-out game, so I would encourage everyone to get there early and make sure that you're ready to go and hopefully cheer on the Fire. Right? I mean, at the end of the day, we are Chicago's team, and we want as many people there as possible, cheering us on.
Oh, for sure. And you mentioned to us just before this that there's over 60,000 tickets sold already.
Yeah, so Soldier Field traditionally holds just over 61,000. I think for this game, we've added some additional seats down by the pitch, so we'll be just over a capacity of 62,000. We have less than 1,000 seats to go to sell out. So we're opening the parking lots early. They'll be opening at 3:30, and then the gates will open at 5:30, just given one, the amount of traffic that we have normally here in Chicago on a Wednesday night, and two, with a game of this magnitude, definitely want for everyone to show up on time and make sure you're in your seats by kick.
Yeah, and we know he's dealing with an injury, so he may or he may not play. But still, the phenomena, the aura is still there. What are these tickets like reselling for?
Yeah, well, to your first point, whether Messi does or does not play, it'll be a great atmosphere. We're doing some cool things outside the stadium on the stadium greens with our Burn 'Em Down. It's a little bit of fan fest. So some special limited edition Adidas merchandise, live entertainment, and then we're also going to have a special presentation at halftime. A local award-winning artist is going to perform some music. So stay tuned for that. As far as the cost of tickets. Obviously, when Messi announced that he was coming to the United States, ticket prices did increase. There was a lot of bots and professional ticket resellers that went on and scooped up a bunch of seats. So we've tried to kind of stay competitive with that. But I would encourage you, if you're looking to get last-minute tickets, go to Ticketmaster.com or check out ChicagoFireFC.com. Limited inventory does remain, and make sure to grab your seat.
I'm surprised there's even 1,000 tickets left, to be honest. Once they made that announcement in June, I'm surprised you guys have any left for this one.
It's very limited, right? I think this will probably be the highest attended Fire match in history, and normally it would have already been a sellout, but because we've added all these seats and because we opened up all the suites level's completely sold out. So there's just a couple remaining. We've done our best to pack as many as possible in there so that as many people can get to see Messi.
Well, this is exciting for your franchise then. I mean, to have a historic game here. I mean, this is a lot of new fans potentially coming to see you guys play as they watch Lionel, hopefully, here in Chicago.
Take me a little bit. Micro view is super awesome, have him here one day. Let's macro view it. I mean, we've got basically today's version of Pele committing to play soccer in America for years. Macro, what does this do for not only your league, but just soccer in America?
Yeah, I think there already were a lot of tailwinds for soccer in the United States. A good example of that would be, the handful of teams that have joined MLS recently. The club in San Diego that just signed a $500 million expansion fee. So this is a sport that already had a lot of positive momentum. And then if you look to your point, kind of micro, macro, with Messi and some of the players that are joining him from Europe coming on over, there has been a massive increase in the amount of views and social media impressions, and people that have not necessarily come out to an MLS match before are now considering coming out or have already bought tickets, whether that be here in Chicago with the Fire or in another market. And so what that provides for us is an opportunity to attract new fans and to introduce soccer to individuals who maybe haven't come out before to a soccer match, or maybe they're diehard fans of European soccer, but haven't been out to a Fire match before. So a lot of opportunity here for new fans to come on out to experience the Fire, and then hopefully join us for a lot of matches next season. And ideally, as we make a big push to the playoffs, we have a couple games left, and we are right in the thick of it. So with the hope that we make the playoffs, want to host as many fans as possible.
All right, Go Fire.
I know, lots of eyes on this. I flew into Midway yesterday, and there was huge Chicago Fire posters all over the place on the board. So lots of excitement around this. Dave Baldwin, President of Business Operations at Chicago Fire FC. Thanks for your time, and congrats on a historic match coming up.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, guys. Appreciate it.
All right.